Okay, you guys can all see my screen, right? Nobody's here to answer me.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I got a yes. All right, well, we are
Okay.
recording.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, so I just want to record this just to have in like our team resources. So just kind of like what a power hour structure looks like. This is my first time doing this, so I did put some time frames. We may do it for the full time. It may be too long. I don't know. So this is a work in progress, but we're going to get through it. A couple just December updates. So Transform 20, I think most of us got on that launch. I have many resources that I've been sending out to my people, including that like PDF that I did put in the our team page. But it's been hard when girls are interested explaining everything to them. And I found that I'm moving them to Facebook so that I can voice message them, or I'm asking for their email address because it's a lot of information, especially if they don't have Beachbody On Demand to kind of wrap your brain around this early access that you're purchasing now, but you don't get it until January. And then, you don't have to do this. So for me right now, it feels a little scattered all over the place. If you're finding yourself feeling that way, if you're having a conversation with somebody, come to me, let me know, because I do kind of have some things in place that I'm doing that seem to be working right now. So I'm more than happy to share that, but I just don't want to take up too much time sharing right now. With your purchase, you should have already received an email to get into Sean's exclusive test group on Facebook. And if you guys haven't ever been a part of this, it's actually really cool. I was a part of Autumn's for 80 Day Obsession, and I was in Joel's, but like I got married, and so I really wasn't checking in. So I just got like requested access. They accepted me like right away. And what he's going to do is he's going to take you day by day by day. So as long as you start on January 14th, like you're going to be with him and you are going to be on it every single day. So it's going to be really exciting to kind of have that training. And I think it's going to be it's really good for our business momentum once it actually launches. So I envision us kind of having like our initial launch group on January 14th, kickstarting everything with us. And then I envision us doing like 3 weeks later, like another launch for like the second round, because people are going to see what we're doing and kind of pick up that momentum. When I bought my step, I did get the Energized stick packs just for a couple of reasons. Like I like the tub, it's fine. A, for travel purposes, I mean, I don't have any traveling coming up, but B, I plan on putting together like a little card with sticks or packets of Energize to a majority of my clients that are still like pretty active for the holidays. So that's my goal for this weekend. It's just something to kind of think about, to add like a little personal touch. If you have a couple clients that, you just think are awesome, sending them a nice handwritten card, like saying, I appreciate you, happy holidays, and then put a little thing of Energize in there. It goes a long way. So that's kind of my mindset with that. So it's kind of investing back into your clients, because you never know, they may love it, then they order it, and then that is commission and volume underneath you. Be sure that you are sticking to a program and sharing it like wildfire right now, because this is the time where like everybody slows down, everybody takes off. And I hate saying that right now because like I'm sick and I haven't been working out, and I feel like a hypocrite saying that, but you guys know I show up when I'm feeling well. So if you're done with your program, dabble in some Sean T stuff. I'm going to start throwing in his stuff whenever I can. I got my step today. The early releases are going to come out on December 11th, so next week. So throwing in those whenever you can with the step to kind of preview, to get some more people enrolled. And I believe I'm going to call January our group Transform Your Life, just to go along with the theme. I'm going to talk to Brittany, see if we're going to be running it together or not. And then Andrea and I were kind of talking before this got started if we want to stick with Facebook or move on to the Challenge Tracker app. Aside from that, I feel like I had one more thing to say. Oh, next week I am running a sneak peek for coaching, and I'm running it on Instagram. Okay, it's something new and it could completely flop. I have started a whole new Instagram page. It's private. I will go live on our team page this weekend to talk about that. I just don't want to take up too much time on our call tonight, but it's going to be completely different and it could be a huge effing fail, but we're going to try it. And my whole mindset is why take my people off of the platform that I meet them on. I want to meet them where they are, and that's Instagram. I saw another coach do this, not in our organization. I reached out to her for some feedback, and she was wonderful. And she gave me a ton of feedback. She gave me how she structured it. So I'm in the process of planning that. And so once I kind of get all my ducks in a row this weekend, I will explain what that's going to look like, because you can absolutely still add girls into it. And so I'll kind of tell you what that looks like this weekend. All right. Any questions before we move on to the power hour? Super. Ashley, are you driving safe? You're probably muted, but thank you for dialing in.
I am driving safely, thank you.
All right, good. Okay, so power hour number 1, and I'm going to set my timer for 7 minutes. And for these first 7 minutes, what we're going to do is we're going to work on growing our following. Okay, so a couple different ways to do this. Go to some of your favorite boutiques. Go to some of your favorite bigger influencer accounts. Go to just some favorite accounts of yours. Go to who's commenting on there. Start following those people. Go to a girl that you've seen that you jive with. Go to her most recent picture. See who's liking her picture and follow those people. Do not do more than 50 right now. Do not overthink this. Do not start clicking on their profiles and really diving in. You might get a Beachbody coach. You might get another consultant. You might get another MLM person. You might get a big time blogger. Go by their profile picture, and if it looks like they're in your niche, if they look like they're your person. We're judging a book by its cover. I know that, but you want to start getting more eyes on your page. So if you guys have any questions, you can either drop them in the chat or just interrupt. But for the next 7 minutes, we are all going to go quiet and we're going to do this. Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. I'm setting my timer now. All right. And start following. And if you guys are like, what should I be doing right now? Just let me know and I can show you physically what I'm doing. All right, time's up. All right, how do you guys feel you did? Did you get like a good amount of people that you followed?
I think so.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So next step on Power Hour is clearing out your inbox. So typically when I go for a little bit of time, I have in my inbox, 20 plus messages that I need to get back. You may not have that number, but it is so important to not let messages go over 48 hours. So if you don't have that many, there are a couple other things that you can do within this. So I would start first by clearing out your inbox, your messages is what I mean by that. Then the other things that you could do within this 10 minutes is check in with the boot camp, be active in there, be engaging on other people's posts, or you could be following up because they don't have a follow-up step on here. So if you have somebody that you reached out to a couple days ago that you'd like to follow up with, now would be the time. So I'm going to set it for 10 minutes. You're going to work on clearing out your inbox, and then you can either follow up with people or you can engage in the boot camp. So I'm setting my timer now. I actually am going to set it for 7 minutes just because I'm just going to kind of keep things at 7 minutes, but you can kind of get the idea that where you should give more time, but I'm just worried about our timing on this call. So 7 minutes. And now would be the time if you're going through and you have no idea what to say, chime in and say, I don't know what to say back to this person, or just drop it in a chat, or if you're catching the recording, drop it in the comment section of this call.
Okay, random. So, I don't know if you see. I had a girl, she followed me, so I messaged her. She said she'd like to learn more about the accountability group. She doesn't have much time to work out, so she likes the fact that I work out at home, and she likes to work out at home too. So I kind of gave her a little blurb about the accountability group and followed up with, have you ever tried video-based workouts? And this was all today, and she didn't respond. So is this the time that I would respond, like follow up with her tomorrow?
Has she seen it?
Yes.
Yes. I would wait either until tomorrow or Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah. Just give her a minute. But like she also could have like opened it and then like, you know, whatever she's doing, like sat down her phone and then just forgot that she opened it. So I would wait tomorrow or Saturday. And I would say something along the lines of, you could just say like, I just did like a quick 25-minute workout and I totally just thought of you. Did you have any questions about what I said the other day?
Right.
Just like relayed it right back to her.
Yeah.
I'm muting you, Toya. Yes. Toya, I muted you. There was a lot of hustle and bustle going on there. Just asked a girl if she had a step at home because we're talking about the new Shanti program. I said, do you have a step at honey instead of home? It auto-corrected to honey. Well, yeah.
Instagram's the worst because the last word doesn't autocorrect if you send it really quickly.
Yes.
It's the worst. I feel like I just repeated something that Sean T says in his videos.
What?
You got it. You can do it. He was like, oh my God, I'm a monster.
Starts getting right into that head.
He just repeats the same things over and over again. It's like 30 minutes.
Believe in yourself. You can do it.
Keep moving. And when you're like not supposed to be moving, he's like, just keep moving. I'm like, I will not be moving.
So he has like the weekly, I know I'm talking and I shouldn't be, but he has his weekly like videos for Transform 20, kind of like a reality show. I haven't watched them yet, but my girlfriend Morgan watched the first one and she said she was crying. Like it was like super emotional, like hearing like where he came from.
Wow.
Apparently he was either abused or molested as a child, and he like said it like in passing, like no clue.
Whoa.
Yes, I know. It's like
sad.
Very. Okay, so as of right now, my inbox on Instagram is clear because I spent all my time when I got home from work clearing that. So I am going into our holiday hustle and I am engaging them there. There you go. Okay. Timer is off. All right, moving on. Connecting with new women. All right, so I provided a script. You'd like to use it, tweak it. Hope you don't mind this random message, but I just wanted to say thank you for the follow. I love connecting with other positive ladies on social. Do you work out too? So if you don't know if they just followed you, take out that part. I hope you don't mind this random message. I love connecting with other positive ladies on social. Do you work out too? Just omit that sentence. But basically, this is going to be a copy and paste, and you're going to see how many you can send. We're not tracking. We're not tracking anything because you're only going to track people who actually respond to you. So right now is all about copying and pasting and doing that. So I'm going to go into my Google Keep. I'm going to copy and paste that message, and then I'm just going to go and start firing that one off.
So if you take out the question at the end, do you...
I don't take out the question at the end.
Oh, I thought you said to take it out.
The only thing I would omit is if I have no idea if they just followed me, I would omit the sentence, but I just wanted to say thank you for the follow. So I would say, I hope you don't mind this random message. I love connecting with other positive ladies on social. Do you work out too?
Okay.
I would take out the second sentence.
Okay. So I'm going to send this message to End of Changing. Thank you for the follow. This girl is a girl that I just followed. She hasn't followed me back, but she watched a bunch of my stories. Is that fine?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I may have just messaged a coach on our team. But I have no idea.
It's fine.
Her name is Annalisa Runs. Anybody? Anybody? Cool.
Denver.
Oops. Maybe I did. Okay, and then this is perfect because this is my last slide and this is our last thing. And we're going to move into inviting. So a little bit different than the connecting. So you're just going to take anybody who's watching your story, anybody who's liking your picture, and you're just going to say your invitation. You do not have to have had like a pre-existing relationship with them at all. Because if they are watching you and they're connecting with you in some platform, it's not cold. So basically we're using Rachel Baldwin's for the last one for like getting to know them. And now we're using Kate Schulte's, her like, this is what you do. So you can copy and paste this. You can use your own. I'm going to go into my Keep. I have this right now. So I know Ashley's using this exact same thing. I sent out about 10 of these last night before bed, and I had such an amazing response. I had a couple girls, one say back, I've been watching you forever and I've been meaning to reach out. The other one said, could you tell me more about it? So like, don't be freaked out to say this at all. My timer says that we have 5.5 minutes left, so we're just going to power through until we get kicked off. So time to invite. And again, stop, ask any questions. If you're confused on what to say, if you don't know where to go with a conversation, just chime in.
Can I borrow your iPad?
All right, it's going to kick us off soon.